Hello, Soul Family, Divine Collective. This is Sophia from the Phoenix Circle. It's a week now since our last new moon. Just want to share some news, so stay tuned. Um, 2 years ago, my family lived in a rental place that we were been in for 7 years. And we were told that the house that we lived in is going to be sold. So we had to find a new place before summer ends so that I could help um, choose the right school based on where we're going to move to. So 2 years ago, in July, we found this place that we're living at now here in Surrey. And it's a lovely space, lots of room. And it is a 3 bedroom and a den, but there's 4 of us. So I sacrificed and took the den space as my bedroom. There was no privacy. There is only an open space between the kitchen and the den. Also a see-through glass door between my room and the living hallway. So I had to be creative. I bought some curtain rods and covered the space for some privacy. I even end up with a relationship that moved in with me, and we were able to manage it despite of the lack of privacy. But after 2 years, I realized that my children, because of the distance from here to the transit, there is bus stops, but it's about an hour bus ride just to go north into the TransLink and the train station. And it's about 2 hours train station to our previous location. So it's hard for my son to return to his old job and for my daughter to see her friends and go back to her area, to the school area where we used to be, which is another city. So 2 years later now, I've decided that we need to move. And it took us about a couple weeks searching because it's summer break. It's a good time to search before September, before the school starts again, because my daughter is still in school. And we try to focus on the area that we used to live in because it's a familiar space for us. And luckily, we signed a house last week, and it's beside the old city where we used to live in, and it's this time it had a 4 bedroom and 3 bathroom. So when we were doing house search, there was a lot of different options. Everything's cost more than what I'm paying now, for sure. That's real estate. It's the reality of the real estate business. So rent has gone up, and that's natural. So now, among all the increased pay, I wanted to make sure that I stopped compromising and no more sacrificing. There was one house that we really liked the location, really close to our old neighborhood. Unfortunately, the fourth bedroom is also beside the kitchen, and it used to be a den, and then they covered it up, put a wooden wall, but it's still a den, and it's still beside the kitchen. So I said no. I didn't want to do that. There were other 4 bedrooms, but the space was too smaller. It wasn't an upgrade for what we have now. So anything that was a downgrade to what we have now for a higher cost didn't feel like it was the right choice either. A lot of the lessons I've learned or that I've been receiving, especially the recent months this year, is never settle less than what you want or deserve. It's when you choose you, is you choose the God in you. It's not about being selfish. It's about honoring your needs and your wants and making it happen. So I'm so excited. We're going to move close to the river, and I'll get to have a whole floor to myself, which is not a basement, it's the main floor, and it has a bedroom and a living space, which I'm excited to turn into a sanctuary. And I'm hoping to offer my energy healing and meditative and other things spiritual that I can help and heal other people's as well. So I love to reach out to animals and little children as well, so I can do all that into my space, not just online but physical. So keep an eye on that. In the next few months I will offer my services in person again, so I'm really grateful. I also want to introduce courses in the future, so keep that in mind. So I'm just grateful, and I want you to know that what you want to manifest does come true, and it comes through making actions that you choose you, and the universe choose you back. What I learned last year is when you choose and put yourself last, and you people please still, because you're a caregiver, you're full of love, and you just want to give love and you want to receive love. But sometimes we make choices where the love doesn't return back to us the way we want it to, and to the level that we deserve. So saying that, what I learned last year is that anytime I put myself last and put others first, as when I do, it mirrors back my self-abandonment and my self-sacrifice. And that's the lesson I learned last year. Every time I put myself last, I feel it, and the universe just mirrors it back to me with other people. They put me to the back as well. So it's okay to love, it's okay to service, but always pour your cup first. So fill up your cup, and when your cup is full, what happens? It overflows, and all that overflow is enough to give to the loved ones around you. But when you are empty, there's no love anymore left, and there's nothing to give. And you get angry, you get dark, and you get mad, and you invite more shadows. And that's not what we want. It becomes depressive, it becomes chaotic, misaligned, and unhappy. So anytime that things are going wrong, stop and think. What choices did I make that hurt me? What choices have I made that betrayed me? What can I do now to choose me first? To choose God first? When you have God's love in you, you'll never be afraid to make the choices, because you trust when you choose love for yourself and others, God always comes first. And that, my friend, is the higher dimensional living. And what does that mean? You get to experience more joy, more love, more peace. And I'm so excited. I know moving, it can be stressful and can be fearful if you want to choose to go that path. but I choose ease and I choose trust. And I have so much trust in God. I have so much trust with my angels and my spirit guides. And they keep me strong and healthy. And they keep me abundant and blessed to be able to support my 3 children. And I'm really grateful. Grateful for my family, grateful for my loved ones, my friends, my support. And I'm grateful for you for watching until the end of this video. And if you feel resonate with my message, or do you like my previous posts, please continue to subscribe and share. And I appreciate you. God bless, and I love you.